I didn't move to Richmond, I think, until, I can't remember, but I think 1987, 88. When I came, I thought, and I said, where are all the African-American lesbians? Where are all the women of color? Where are they hiding out? So to that end, I had a couple of friends, and they said, oh, they all go to house parties. They don't really go to the clubs. They're in a tight-knit community, and you need to kind of find your way in there. Beth spoke about the nip joints, and Lulu's was one, and oh, it was fabulous. And it was dykes and lesbians and transgender folks, and it was just a community, and it was up on the hill. But it was kind of scary to go up on the hill if you didn't know the hill. And I didn't know the hill, but I found my way up there and found my way there every weekend to have fun. So founded in 1991 to address two questions. Where are all the black lesbians in Richmond, and what does the LGBTQ community have to offer black lesbians and lesbians of color? So we started as a progressive social, cultural, and political organization to address the needs of African American women, blacks, and lesbians of color who acknowledged their identity, who acknowledged that, you know, there was racism still, and that it was prevalent, and Richmond had it, that we were women who were women-loving women, and of course that wasn't okay, and that we culturally needed a place where we could find ourselves and talk about the issues that were dear to us and near to us. One of the things I'd like to share with you is a letter, and I found some original stuff, that we wrote that RLF, Richmond Lesbian Feminists, was so supportive of lesbian women of color, and that was a wonderful community. We still had a time getting other women of color to understand that we don't need to hide, we can interact. There is a lot for us to do. There are political interests, and there are social interests, and there are all kinds of community volunteerism things that we need to do. But I wanted to read this quick letter that we wrote. The lesbian women of color. No, I'm going to jump. Oh, okay, good. Oh, wow. The Lesbian Women of Color was founded in 1991 to primarily address and respond to the questions, where are the black lesbians in Richmond? In addition, we as lesbians of color were not putting forth the effort. So what I saw was lesbians of color just deciding, I don't want to integrate, I don't want to be involved, they're not speaking to my issues, and they never will. And yet I knew that that wasn't, I had hoped that that wasn't the issue. But we talked so much about, we did a lot of things. We involved ourselves with RLF, we gave potlucks, we did some volunteerism in the community, and we became a strong advocate of lesbians of color.